How's it going, dudes? AznDood here, and welcome back to the Darkside Detective. And we are continuing with Case 2. Tome Alone. Really? Are all these case files gonna be really bad puns? Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Tome Alone. That is a strange storm. Okay. What's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No. I have some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirly vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. Yeah, plot car, plaque. This is a library. What a helpful plaque. Oh no. Let's go inside. Fines? Fines? For being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this one, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can't we come to some kind of agreement? Do you have any parking tickets? Do you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No. Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. And, you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? Let's go into the office. Coat rack. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. I got a button. I also apologize if I don't edit out any of the lag, because it's really hard to. I got this for Doris last time. I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. What the heck? Photocopier. An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. Office supplies. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. I got scissors. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow. so they can store more books in it. What? Even the lamp is flickering. Ben, roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. That is surprisingly well done. I don't think I see anything else. Alright, back to the lobby. Elevator. An old elevator. Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. That is pretty ironic. What? Really? Alright, let's go to sci-fi and fantasy children. Oh, why is there an angel statue? What odd leaves that plant has. That's just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Sci-fi and fantasy. Are those chess pieces moving on? Did that chess piece move on? Yeah, they are moving on their own. Library card. How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Old library card. Can I grab the sword? It's a rocket? I wanted to be an astronaut when I was young, until I found out that they had to go into space. Looks like some sort of rocket's aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. Metal strip. Sword and shield. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of Darkside, Bailiff, and his squire Dooley. Surprised he didn't make himself the main character. I like these magnetic chess pieces, chess sets. I don't think those pieces are magnetic. Sure, how else would they be moving, detective? Oh, I don't know, a ghost? What about this one? The words are short and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Is that supposed to be Barney? Seriously, is that supposed to be Barney? The dust is wrong. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. There's an odd cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for the kid's health. Floating book. Oh, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's nothing. Viewmaster. A Viewmaster. I loved those as a kid. So did I. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. Viewmaster, get. Let me see something. Come on, Frank. Come on, Frankie. You can do better than that. Alright, so let's go out to the hallway again. I don't do well with angel statues. Not since Doctor Who. Reading room, hobby. Reading room. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Roxa. I'm here to study the strange goings on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Oh, sure. That's me. Anyways, investigating stuff on purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. You know, let's check the chalkboard first. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people. A fair point. Box of microfilm. It's radiating energy, like Roxa said. I think that may be a clue, possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Now, let's see what I can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Oh boy. So, ghost hunting, eh, detective? That's classified. 'Cause there is a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. So you noticed it. I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I doubt all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science, so I wouldn't be studying too impractical subjects. Good call, Roxa. From experience, I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. Alright. Let's go into the hobby/DIY room. Mannequin. He does look like he's jumping. You'd jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Probably. Clue. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. You received glue. Why are these fake? Well, you don't have kids painting over books. That's probably true. Pots and brushes? Okay, it just says the same thing. Alright, let's go back. In the elevator. And talk to the librarian. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. What were you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted. Do you, you know, the usual stuff. The usual. Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you said a kid is to blame. He's the only one here often enough, suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or a questionable ghost busting startup to fix this. Oh boy. Two references in one. I'm still half expecting somebody to say who you gonna call. What's that you're reading? Skylight. The heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Reverse? Of what? Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her. But the clocks went forward and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting. What? It sounds awful, Detective. Yeah, it does. If you need anything else, I'll be here unless I'm not. Alright, I'll be back until I'm gonna try and figure out what I'm supposed to do.
A few moments later.
Finally figured out what I was supposed to do. Does spider moth do it again? Do it again? Sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at city library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, down, Left, right, eight. Really? It's the it's the Konami code. I shouldn't have read that out loud. I think I may have just summoned something. Crackpot detective claims teenagers tags were ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. I remember this kid. What the? Hello? Who are you and how did you get here? I am that which can never be unseen. The ooze from your nightmares. The knower of the unknown. Right. That's not very helpful, if I'm honest. Help is there for those who know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, oh knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to, you know what? I don't even know how to explain this. Am I really just gonna hold this in front of my... Oh, it's Yeats. W.B. Yeats. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another? Ah, another spirit. Yes, then, with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcibly mysterious man in a silly hat. The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room. Yes, but on the matter, I shall say no more, not until the beast is gone. But I just wanted... Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Fine. Oh hey, Gale. Are you the author? Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. But not like Jan Toss with their library fiction. I wrote useful stuff. Useful stuff, like housewiring and how to do own plumbing. You think you could fix the elevator? With right gear, I could. I need a new button, mind. Oh, I got one right here. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do. Do job? Do job? Ugh. Gives a few minutes to pop it in place. And she vanishes. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help. Happy to help. It were fun doing Summit Youthful game. And she's gone. Let's go to the sci-fi. Wait, wasn't I just here? Adams? I read your detective books. Wonderfully over the top. Oh hey, big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. What's it about? It's a story about this kid who can see dead people, really. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. Well, that's really ironic. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters. The lot of them. The kid. No, he's charming. I mean the others, occultists, horror writers, and DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. Time to head to horror. Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... never mind. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully, it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anyone else in the library, like how to cook a dinosaur, if you ever catch one. The internet and other fads. The internet's not a fad. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum. Why does this name sound familiar? An accountancy by the fictional banker you always knew you were. Okay, horror's the only way I can go. It's Edgar Allan Poe. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. H.P. Lovecraft, huh? Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches. Your penny dreadfulness lack true horror. At best, spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you. Charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again I say, I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. God, you're infuriating, man. An infuriating man. Where would it... Okay, let's just look. From Axes to Zero Oxygen, a murder's primer. The dead person murders. Everyone's guilty. Haunted place. It kills. Lemons for every meal. Murder. The Pain Giver. The Quirky Killings. Stab Fest 6. The Underwhelmer. They yearn for blood. I can't go any further. Creepy bookshelf. This is one creepy looking bookshelf. Candle. These are one heck of an atmospheric fire hazard. What is going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blyton woman. Why didn't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it, so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. I'm guessing I have to go find his book. Oh yeah, Blyton. Excuse me. Did you steal a Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back till they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book? You stop their fighting. There's got to be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. And Barry face financial ruin. How is that a children's book? Grumpy Chris hates to play. Go this way. The library of books. What? It's not lagging as much anymore. I met your friend Yeats. He said you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do. Nothing to read. Why not use that computer and to go online? 2 words. Safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of workaround. Please. Just stay here and don't do anything. Roxa, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective? Me? No. But I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack in to steal her unpublished fanfiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. I got the admin password. Is it really 1234? Now Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I've set it up so you should be able to browse whatever you want. No restrictions. Except you may not want to stick around for this. Right. I'll leave you to your business, so shut the door on your way out. I don't want to know what he's doing in there. Did you sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clear now. Well, clear is maybe not the term I'd use. Come again, sir? Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There's a place hidden behind the horror section in the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition. Yes, detective's intuition. The book Yeats mentions is missing. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking for a Lovecraft book section. A bit too godless for my taste. I wonder if the missing book is the one Blyton took. That means I have to get them to stop fighting. Alright. Well, I will be back until I can find the book I need.
More moments later.
Can you see the ghost too, kiddo? Ghost? What nonsense are you filling his head with, detective? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the mostest dreadfulest books ever written. I think I know what I have to do now. For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow this book. Can I sign up for one? No. I'm too busy reading my book to help. So's, Dooley, can I use your card? It still has his fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh? Let's go to the office. but I really need a picture for myself. The things I do for this job. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've ever seen in my years as a cop. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books like this one? Oh, well then, here you go, Paul. Paul? My name is Paul, like it says on the card. My card. Paul. Well, I found the book. Is this my book? No, it is not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written. And it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah. Reverse vampire, blah blah blah. Love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Well, they're gone now. Back to finding the book that opens the lever, I guess. Finally. Whiten, give me that book. I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Could I have that novel now? Good. I daren't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise here. You ruined the kid's illusion, detective. Not sure I did. Alright, time. There we go. Here goes nothing. That seems to fit with a curious clicking noise. Right. We pulled this and... well, there's the hidden door Yeats and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways and a reoccurring motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess. Staying here to cover me again? You got it. You got it in one, detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. What is all this? Magica, Aleister Crowley's guide to the popular wizard game. The Nodic's guide to ghouls and ghosts. Rituals for modern rituals. Really? These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? So what are you doing here? Like the moth to the flame, I am drawn to the etheric energy emanating from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spook factor. A strange thing to see here. Wait, is that is that... That's a reference to Gravity Falls, isn't it? Normal library fare. This. Crawl space. A small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. Hope this works. Now to find where it landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage. Those loose wires seem to run to the roof. Oh, I already did that. A copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not. It seems to be open on the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch! Seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. I'm pretty sure we already figured that out. What's all the noise? I can't hear myself read. So kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring and found all these neat new books. But the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghost arrived, but I liked him because I have friends. See, he meant no harm. Troublemaker! Arrest him! Breaking and entering into your room of illegal books. Let's say both set of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghost and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He could join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves. The mayor stopped paying the dib tax, so we had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great. But back to the task at hand. We need to stop the energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Dooley, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. Yes it is. Here we go. I suppose I've already ducked out of one room in this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. More of that wiring from the secret room, and it leads to the roof. Ladder. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. The energy seems to be coming from here, but it's too powerful to go near. This is one heck of a light show. So what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible. Looks like the circuit is connected to the book downstairs. To this aerial. I guess I should break that circuit, then wire the aerial to the lightning rod so that power has somewhere to go. trying to figure this out. There we go. Ouch, my hand. Look, detective, the storm is dying down. Imagine that. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. There go all the ghosts. Trunk's filled, detective. Though, I don't see why we had to take all those books. They're contraband. Heavy contraband. We've an arrangement then, Doris? You don't fine me for having the books, and I don't suit the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business, and the sand's haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Ugh, fine. Come on, Dooley. Let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devin. Case closed. Well, guys, that'll be it for this video. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. And don't forget to comment and subscribe, and recommend this to a friend. And I will see you guys in the next video.